Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's session. My name is Benjamin DeGraft Donko. I am a digital marketing executive here at AFR001. We are a digital marketing firm. Today's session is on the topic, use marketing tools and social media to grow your business online. We have our able moderators in the chat box, Raymond, Perpetual, Philip, Moise from Rwanda. So feel free, let me know where you are watching us from. Let us know where you are joining this session from, whether you are from Ghana, Rwanda, Kenya, or any of the East African markets. Let us know. Feel free to chat in the chat box. Let us know where you are joining this session from. All right. So I can see we have Philip. Good morning, Philip. I can see Raymond in the chat box as well. Yes, thank you for making time to join today's session. Bye. All right, so let's zoom straight into today's session. We're going to have a wonderful time. Feel free to put your comments, your questions, any suggestions in the chat box, and let's learn together. All right, for those who are joining now, my name again is Benjamin DeGraft. On today's topic on how to use marketing tools and social media to grow your business, I want to make it as practical as possible. If you are using a laptop, you can implement whatever steps you learn here on your mobile phone. You can also put points down so that you can action them out later on. All right. On today's agenda, we have how to set up and optimize your GMB listing. Now, I'll go further into what GMB is. I'll give you brief details about what GMB is. Now it is known as GBP, Google Business Profile. So we'll discuss the benefits that is brought to your business through Google My Business, as well as the steps taken to set up your GMB listing and how to optimize it. We'll also provide tips on how to plan your digital marketing strategy, and we'll zoom in with Google Ads. So we'll talk more about Google Ads. Then finally, we'll also look at ways in which you can leverage social media and social media channels and how to also utilize email marketing for your business. All right. So my first question is, which marketing tools do you currently use? Okay. Now we are all businessmen. If you're a student, if you're an employee, if you're an employer, if you're a business owner, which marketing tools do you currently use? Let me know your answers in the chat box. Do you use social media? Do you use word of mouth, door to door? Do you use traditional media, newspaper, radio, TV? Which marketing tools do you currently use? Let us see you in the chat box. Before I continue, let me read some few comments. Yes, Think Health. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Silas. Welcome. Auntie Lulu. Yes, Auntie Lulu, welcome. Let us know which marketing tools you currently use. All right. Okay, so Madam Ruth Amwako, yes, Bougie Bakes Vegan says she uses social media ads and referrals. Mr. Emmanuel Asante also says he uses social media. All right. Now we'll talk about how to set up and optimize your GMB listing. What is Google My Business, or GMB as we popularly know it? Now, in my previous statement, I made mention of the fact that now GMB, or Google My Business, has been rebranded by Google to Google Business Profile. But yes, we still use the term GMB. So what is Google My Business? Let me know what you think about Google My Business. If you've heard of this term before, what is it? Let me know your answers in the chat box, all right? Feel free, text your answers in the chat box. Let me know what you think Google My Business is. Let me test your knowledge a bit. Anyone in the chat box? What is Google My Business? All right, so I'll come back and read your answers later and let me continue. All right, Google My Business is a free and easy to use tool for businesses and organizations to manage their online presence across Google, including Google Search and Google Maps. The feature includes adding your business name, location, hours. You can also monitor and reply reviews. All right. So it is a very effective tool that helps to manage your business's online presence, especially on Google. Now, you all know that Google is now the biggest search engine worldwide. So it is very important that as a business owner, as an employee, as a potential business owner, you utilize Google My Business, or what we now call Google Business Profile. These are some of the benefits that you get when you enlist your business on Google My Business. Now, one thing you should also know that Google My Business listing is absolutely free. And for those of you in the Digital Launchpad program, you realize that we are signing up a lot of you up for the Google My Business, and the listing is free. You can also do it for those of you who are not in a Google, the Digital Launchpad project. The app is also free for you to do, but there's a limit to what you can do. There's a small thing. The functionality is a bit limited for those of you who are not part of the project. Now we'll go into the details of that as we progress. Now, some of the benefits of Google My Business account is that you get more than just a business listing. Your profile lets you to easily connect with customers across Google Search and Google Maps. By also listing your business on Google page, you are also getting exclusive online presence, right? If your business is located on Google Maps, you realize that people are able to access or see your location very easy. Now, for those of you in Ghana, realize that the government has implemented the digital address. So for Google My Business and Google Maps, it is very important that when you are setting up your account, you include your digital address that would specify or give the exact location of your business. Now, when people think about your business, what do they think about, right? You need to first of all get a business identity. So there are certain details and things that we include in the Google My Business setup that helps you to connect better with your customers. You're also able to see how your customers relate or connect with your business. Now, it's very easy to create a Google My Business account. Those of you in the Digital Launchpad project, Raymond will post the link for signing up to the Google Business account, Google My Business account. For those of you who are not in the Digital Launchpad project, you can also do it easily on your phone, on your laptop. All you need to do is that you have to have a business name. You add your business name to the setup. You also have or choose a category of your business. If you're into cosmetics, if you're into food and clothing, you are into hospitality, if you're into mechanic, you're a mechanic, you're into technology, whatever category that you are in or in the line of your business, you can indicate that on the Google My Business setup. You also need to add your location, as I said initially. That is very important that you add your business location. You also need to add your contact details. Now, adding your contact details, you have to make sure that it's very accurate. People will need to reach you through email, through your phone numbers, and even your social media handles can also be added. Now, after adding these basic details, your account needs to be verified. So one thing Google does with verification is that for those of you who are not in a partnership with Google or you haven't upgraded your account, it is difficult for you to earn the verification. So the verification for your business profile usually takes a very long time. But for those of you who are fortunate to be in the Digital Launchpad project, because of your affiliation with Africa 118, you realize that your verification process is very quick. So just as people verify their accounts on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Google as well, your business needs to be verified. This is because there are a lot of fake businesses around. Google needs to know that your business is legitimate, and then the kind of business or the services you are providing is also good. So, for verification purposes, we entreat all of you to with sign up using the link that Raymond has posted in the chat box. Sign up, and then as Africa 118, because of our partnership with Google, we are able to fast track the setup for you. Now, still on the verification, there are certain things, as I said initially, that there are certain things that you can't do or you can't access full functionality when your business is not verified. Okay, so for those of you who are setting up your GMB account on your own, you realize that after adding certain details, your account access is limited. Your account access is limited. But when you sign up with us and you let us manage your profile for you, realize that you have full functionality for your business profile. Once it is verified, you're able to access full functionality. You're able to add your opening hours, you're able to add your website URL, you're able to edit and reply reviews, you're able to add pictures. All right. Now, still on the benefits of Google My Business listing, you realize that it's very important for your business. It's very good for your business. Now, research by Sprout Social suggests that a complete listing, right, you get 2.7 times more likely to be considered as a reputable or a legitimate business. And also, when you set up your business on Google My Business, you are 7 times more likely to get clicks than an incomplete business. You also have 70% chance of attracting or getting customers to visit your shop or your business wherever you are located. You also get 50% chance of being able to have a customer or a potential customer being converted as a customer for your business. When your account is set up, what do? You need to optimize or what we call manage it. And it's easy. Google has made things so easy. You can easily do it. You can easily do it right from in the comfort of your homes, just behind your laptop with your mobile phones. You can easily manage your listing once it has been set up. So all you need to do is, first of all, make sure that you are logged in with your Google My Business account. Or you can also search for your business on Google. Just go to Google search for the name of your business. When you search for the name of your business, click on the profile that appears on the right hand side. If you're using a laptop, it usually appears on the right hand side of your screen. For mobile devices, you just see it on the first, I think the first page. When you are done, you just make sure that you have access, because when you set up your account, your Gmail has been, or your Gmail, or should I say your email, would be added to that business profile account. So all you need to do is just sign in. When you sign in, you have access to the back end of your Google profile, whereas you can update your information, you can add photos, your logo, you can add business hours, you can create posts and promos. Now, for marketing purposes, we need to talk about this, adding good photos. Just as you do for Instagram, for Twitter, and all other social media pages, for Google My Business, or what we call as Google Business Profile, you need to add good photos. Photos tell a lot about your brand. They give your brand an identity. All right. So it's important that anytime your account has been set up, you make sure that you have your logo added to your Google Business Profile page. It is very important. The logo tells the story behind your brand. every brand has a story. Okay, every brand has a story, and your logo is one of the things that speaks for you. So you need to have a very good logo. If you don't have one, get a graphic designer to get you a good logo. Get also a cover photo, and then you can add additional photos. Now, the photos that you're adding, they're not just adding any photo at all. They should be high quality pictures or images that would make sure that anytime your customers are ready to purchase any of your goods and services, your photo is able to come in mind, and then it will strike their mind that, oh, I saw this somewhere, I saw this person product or this service somewhere, and I want to purchase from them. So that is why we recommend that anytime you're doing marketing at all, any form of digital marketing, you have very, very high quality images. Also, for opening hours on the profile, as I said, you need to update it. People need to know the times that you close and you open. Google Business Profile, they have updated their algorithm in such a way that it's able to even tell when your business or when your business is receiving a lot of customers, or should I say your busy hours of your business. So it's very important you put some of these little details to manage your profile. Right? Still on the profile optimization and management. Now, there's a high value of updating posts every now and then. So some of you, your Google business profiles were created, I think, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and you have never touched it. You haven't edited your posts. Nothing has gone there. No form of optimization, no form of management, which is very bad for business. As a digital marketer, I'll advise you that you need to be updating your page just as you do for social media. Please, can you all hear me? Is the sound coming out now? All right. I'm so sorry for the break in transmission. We're having some few difficulties here. So let me answer some of the questions here. Okay. Experiencing network interruptions at my end. No sound on your phone screen. Is there a problem with the video? Please, the sound back. Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, please say yes. Okay. Now, do you have any questions so far? Do you have questions concerning Google My Business? All right. If there are no questions, I'll proceed. I'll proceed. The next session is to plan your digital marketing strategy. Now, here we'll focus so much on Google Google Ads, sorry. Now, let me ask this question. What type of marketing have you used previously? What type of marketing have you used previously? Let me know. For planning your digital strategy, I want to know the type of marketing you have used. There are so many forms of marketing. We have traditional marketing as newspapers, magazines, billboards. You can also use TV. You have GTV, Joy FM, Citizen FM, Cool FM, any of the radio stations that are currently available in your country. So these are all digital marketing. These are all traditional marketing platforms that are available. But for digital marketing, you need to know that we have various types of digital marketing. We have search ads, video ads, display ads. So for search ads is what we normally do on Google. You realize that when you search for anything, you realize that there's an ad that shows on the top of the business of the Google page. In the video ads too, we are almost everyone is familiar with video ads, how they operate, especially on YouTube. And then we have display ads. Display ads, you mostly find them in blogs and on certain websites. Now we want to know the differences between digital and traditional marketing. Now for digital marketing is very cheap, right? The costs for posting your images or running campaigns is cheaper, relatively cheaper as compared to traditional marketing. For those of you who have used traditional marketing methods before, you realize that it's very expensive to put a sign up on a billboard or even to get your adverts running on TV or even a page on a newspaper. It's very expensive. For digital marketing, you also realize that it's interactive and engaging. You get high return on your investment for digital marketing. Traditional marketing is often short-lived. Okay, the results are short-term. So, for example, I personally haven't seen any billboard that has been running, any advert that has been running on a billboard for almost a year. It's because they charge like the way they charge for rent. Okay, you rent a space and then it is short-lived. It is only communicating to customers where the billboard is located. Now, for digital marketing, it is also easy to measure. You can easily measure the success or the progress of your marketing. Another thing is that for traditional marketing, it's very hard to measure. If your signboard or your page in a newspaper has brought about 10 customers to you, you won't be able to tell unless you go back to ask some of these customers where they saw your business or where they were informed about the products and services you are offering. For digital marketing, it spreads very fast and is very wide, okay? everyone in the whole world has a smartphone now. Almost per statistics, I think about 90% of everyone uses a smartphone now. So the reach for digital marketing is very wide. But in as much as it's wide, it's time consuming. You need to put in effort, conscious effort to make sure that your digital marketing campaigns are working to achieve the results of your business. These are the types of digital marketing we have: search engine marketing, social media marketing, display marketing, content marketing, email or SMS marketing. As I said initially, search engine marketing is what you normally see on the Google page. Okay, when you search for a product or you search for a company, whatever shows up in the Google search page, that is search engine marketing. We have social media marketing. Social media marketing is what most of you are familiar with, especially for clients or business owners in Ghana. You, for those who are using Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to market their businesses or their services. That is what we call social media marketing. We we have what we call display marketing. Display marketing, as I said, you can do that through your websites. And then content marketing. Content marketing, you can have image, you can have videos. What we have been experiencing on YouTube is what we call content marketing, where you want to watch a video and then Yango is popping up, Glow is popping up, that kind of thing. That's content marketing. And then SMS or email marketing. Most of you are also familiar with email marketing, especially with your banks. Banks usually utilize a lot of email marketing. Okay. You're able to reach the right people at the right time with Google Ads. So in planning your digital marketing strategy, right, you have the opportunity to reach the right people at the right time. Because it's a digital form of marketing, especially when you're using Google Ads, your target audience is streamlined for you. You're able to reach them at the right time. So you pay for the results like the clicks on your website or the calls to your website, okay, or the calls to your business. Sorry, you don't pay for any other marketing that doesn't bring results. Let me put it that way. So when you advertise on Google Ads, you're able to get 87.3%. Okay, so the stats is like about 87.3% of the searches are conducted on Google. People conduct a lot of search on Google. 63% of people have clicked on Google Ads. So these are the statistics coming from Future Technology Impact as they did a survey on Google search. Just like Google Business Profile, you're able to sign up to Google Ads. Okay, you're able to access Google Ads and create a new campaign with ease. Okay, so you're able to log into your Google account by sign up. The sign up process is very easy. You just click on new campaigns and select new campaign. You're able to also create your first ad, right? As I said initially, it is very easy to do. You can download, those of you using a mobile phone, you can download the Google Ads app on your mobile. So you can find it on Play Store or Apple Store. And then from there, when you're setting up your campaign, these are basic steps that you need to know. First of all, you need to tell us your goal. Why are you running this campaign? Then you have to decide where you want to advertise. So you have to create a location or set a specific target location where your campaign will run on Google Ads. You also have to create your message. So if you are into shea butter, if you are into clothing, you have to craft or create a catchy message that will be out there for customers to see and identify the kind of promotion or campaign you are running. You also have to set your budget cap. With Google Ads, yes, just like social media advertising, we have budget caps that we set, or what we normally put as the target marketing, right? We have a particular amount, right? It's mostly charged in dollars. And now Google is able to tell you the estimated number of reach per your budget. And as I said initially as well, when you are running a digital campaign, when you have your specific target market, when you have that target market and you set the right location, the marketing is delivered right to them at the right time per your budget cap. So when we talk about the budget cap, you're talking about the amount, right, that you set aside to digitally marketize to potential clients, and it is widespread. We don't have a fixed amount for your budget. It depends on you as a business owner and then your goal. If you look at the goal of your business and you want to reach a wide range of audience, you definitely have to set your budget cap very high. Now, when you do all these things, the final thing is just to go live, and it's very easy to do. So this is a further breakdown. As I said, you tell us your goal when you're about to start the campaign. Now, note that it is digital marketing. We always need a goal. It is very important. When you set a goal, you are able to monitor the process of your marketing per that goal. You're able to see whether am I doing well concerning this goal that I've set for my business, or am I not doing well, so that you know where to tweak and make changes. So when you're able to set your goal, you're able to get more calls to your business, able to increase visits to your store, drive people to your website as well. Now, once you've set your goal, you decide where to advertise. You need to state your locality. If that is where your business is located and you want to target the people who live around your business, yes, you can also do that. If you also want to reach a particular place where your business is not necessarily located, so you can be in Ghana running ads in Rwanda. You can also be in Rwanda running ads in Ghana. Yes, it is possible. You can be in Ghana and be running ads in London, but it is not ideal in the sense that if your business goal is, for example, to increase customer visits into perhaps your shop, and you're advertising in London, you know that your decision to advertise and your goal is not they are not matching up. I hope you understand. Yes, they're not matching up. So you have to set your location to match your specific goals. And as I said, you have to create your message, a catchy message, a catchy frame, because you are running a promo. Craft a message that would attract customers or the right people. You have to highlight what's best about your business. You are telling your business's story out there. So you need to say something that would bring people in. Then your budget cap. Per your goals, you would have to set a budget cap for that. But one thing is that you never pay more than the monthly cap you set, because it's a budget cap. Google Ads sticks to the budget that you set for your campaign, and then they will, as I said, they also show you how you estimate. They also show you the estimated results you get per your budget cap, and then you go live. When your ads go live, you can track the progress of your digital campaign right on your phone or your laptop. You don't need to be asking customers about some of the metrics that you would want. All the metrics are available on the Google Ads app. So I'll pause here for questions again concerning planning your digital marketing strategy using Google Ads. Okay, so do we have questions here? Okay, some people are saying they still cannot hear me. Please, can you hear me? I think the sound is better now. Okay. And I apologize for the inconvenience. We had some technical issues with our network. So I sincerely apologize for that. Now the video will be live after this session. The video will be live. So do not worry at all. The video will still be available for you to watch. Okay. So question time. Okay. Do we have any questions so far? Please feel free to drop your questions in the chat box. All right. Okay. So yes, Mr. Abdul, yes, the video will be available after the session. Madam Mariam, I don't know if you can hear me now. You said the sound is on and off. I think it's better now. Okay. So Mr. Abdul is asking a question here. What has been, from your experience, from my experience, what has been the return on investment on digital marketing? So your ROIs on digital marketing. Now it depends on the kind of business you are running, right? And then, as I said initially, the budget cap. A smaller budget usually gives you smaller returns, right, in your digital marketing campaign. If you are setting a digital marketing campaign on Google Ads, and for example, you set a budget cap of $50. Now, $50 for a campaign, depending, as I said, depending on the campaign you're running and depending on the kind of business you are into. If you're into a particular kind of business where you know that the product you are selling and then the services you are offering is highly sought after, right? You have a smaller budget cap for that campaign. You realize that your returns might not even be so much, right? So you might not see the benefits of your marketing campaign because your budget cap was too small. Now, a limited budget cap means that it would run out very soon. Also, depending on the location you're running your ad. So, for example, if you are in Accra, a specific location in Accra, a small town in Accra, and then you set a smaller budget, right? You're expecting that you want to get a huge returns on your investments for the campaign. But initially, your budget cap was small, right? What you need to do is that you have to rather increase your budget cap. So your budget cap for digital marketing has a positive correlation with your returns on investment. That is how it is. You would invest more and you get more. But also, as I said, you need to be monitoring the progress. Digital marketing is so easy that once you've started a campaign, you can go back and pause the campaign, look at how it is going, and assess how it is moving, the performance of the campaign, and tweak it. All right. You realize that maybe I did this way and it wasn't working, so I can tweak it this way so that you can get more returns on your investment. Okay. So from my experience, it is actually based on the effort you put in the marketing campaign. But yes, it promises to give you high returns on investment as compared to traditional marketing. Traditional marketing has limits, okay? It has limits to the kind of returns you get. But digital marketing, as I said, you're able to manage your campaign, you're able to track the progress, you're able to tweak it here and there as and when you want it. So anytime you have that kind of flexibility with your campaign, you are promised to get, you are promised to get high returns over a period of time. I hope I've answered your question, Mr. Abdul. Okay. Omutoni says she's sorry, she's behind. Okay, but I would like to know, how do the adverts reach the targeted customers? So, um, the Google Ads algorithm is set in such a way that if you target a particular area or location, okay, and then anybody in that location or anybody in that falls within that jurisdiction searches for any of the keywords that is related to your products or your services. For example, you're a consulting firm or you are into retail. So because your campaign was set in that area, that location, if anybody within that location searches for any of your products or the services you're offering within that same jurisdiction, you realize that campaign will show up on Google page. So if it's a display ad, you realize that your ad comes first. If it's a video ad, if it's a search ad, it's a shopping ad, you realize that because it is a paid and planned digital campaign, it shows up on their phones. Okay, so that is how the advert reaches targeted customers. It reaches the targeted customers because, first of all, the targeted customers are within the location you set for your campaign, and then they have searched for keywords that are related to your business. Okay, Mr. Joshua, you said, will there be an avenue to ask questions later? Yes, you can ask questions later. For those of you joined, um, those of you who didn't start with us, you can ask questions later. You can even ask questions with your account managers in your WhatsApp group. Okay, Mr. Sauf says, fresh beverage producer, which digital marketing approach? Okay, so you are a fresh beverage producer. You're asking which digital marketing is appropriate for my kind of business. Now, this is one thing you also have to do. There are so many digital marketing options for you, right? But for you being in the food category, right, I'll recommend social media and then I'll recommend Google Ads for now. So when you start with social media, especially on Instagram, right, you're able to post and create posts with your beverages, right? People buying it, create graphics, infographics, videos. Now Instagram has reels. So you leverage on social media a lot as a fresh beverage producer, and then you combine that with Google Ads. Okay, so you'd have to combine some of these things as a fresh, or you being in the food industry, you combine Google Ads with social media. Now, one thing about Google Ads is that it is widespread. Google Ads is on Google, and Google is has a lot of should I say customers visiting and searching every minute. So if you're able to plan your campaign, set a budget cap for Google Ads and then social media, it would work best as a fresh beverage producer. Now, being a fresh beverage producer, as I said, you need to invest in your content. Okay, you need to really invest in your content. For social media, you really need to invest in high quality images, high quality pictures, reviews from customers, right? And then what I normally recommend as a digital marketing executive to business owners is that once you try these first two or any of the digital marketing platforms that works best for your business, right? You need to do what we call remarketing. Now, remarketing is usually done through emails. Now, imagine yourself being a beverage producer, right? Getting two clients or two customers buying or patronizing any of your products. And then after 1 week or 2 weeks, you send them an email that, oh, thank you. How was the product? We want to know feedback. You use email to reach out to them, right? It would be, I think, it will be what that kind of it will build that kind of customer and business relationship, right? You're able to stay connected to your customers when you have already advertised on social media, and now you are getting to them through email or even their WhatsApp. So you see, you can have multiple, um, you can combine multiple digital marketing platforms that would work best for your line of business. I hope I've answered your question. Okay. Abdul says, which digital marketing platform would you advise for optimal maximization? So, what do you mean by optimal maximization? So, it depends. Optimal maximization, it depends on the platform you are choosing. If you are using social media to market your product or your services, now we have social media management apps. Sprout Social is one of them, Hootsuite is one of them, so that when you have or you set up your accounts with any of these apps, you are able to um, multiple all these social media pages all at once. So you're able to optimize them effectively. So you have all three channels of your business all lined up, and the app has various plugins and buttons that would help you for optimal maximization. Aside that, if you are using Google Ads, if you're using Google Ads, the Google Ads app also has features that will help you for optimal maximization. So, if you are able to make changes regularly, you're able to have the full functionality of your Google Ads um, campaign. I think you're able to get the best results from them. All you have to do is just put in the effort. Okay. So, I hope I've answered the question. If I haven't answered it, you can also ask another question. Emmanuel Asante says, how does one go about creating Google My Business page for two businesses in the same premises without being banned by Google? Okay, so you have you want to create Google My Business pages for two businesses in the same premises without being banned by Google. Okay, so first of all, your Google My Business, right? There are so many details that you add aside the location. If the location is the same, okay, if the location is the same, but your other details like your business name, your business hours, your business details, and any other contact information are different, you will not be banned by Google. Okay, you won't be banned by Google. All you need to know is that you have to differentiate the location. You have to differentiate the other business details. Sorry, so same location but other business details. We can help you set it up. So I think there's a link that was posted in the chat box for Google My Business. Liaise with your digital account manager, and we'll help you create that without you being banned by Google. It is possible and it is done. We have done it for several businesses here at the same location. Okay, Nutrition Center Price says, due to bad network, I'll need to rewatch the entire session and may have questions later, please. Okay. Title says, what do you mean climbing the digital market? Growth of a businesses recording on the company screen. I'm not getting a question. What do you mean climbing the digital market? Okay, so when you're accessing the digital market, yes, I meant growth. So yes, growth of businesses. Growth of businesses. Yes, that's what I meant. Ifia says, what considerations do you consider in selecting location for optimum returns? Okay, so as again, and once again, the considerations that you need to factor in when selecting location for optimum returns or maximum returns. Now, look at the purpose of your goal. Okay, so if you are selling beauty products and then you want to target maybe a place like Accra. Accra is too big, so why not narrow it to, for example, areas where you think you get much customers. So, for example, maybe Central Accra, or for example, maybe in places where your target markets are mostly the youth. Okay, so per the purpose of your goal, right, you're able to streamline your location and set a narrower location or a narrower jurisdiction for your ads to run. So first of all, consider the demographics of your target market. The people patronizing your businesses. Who are they? Are they students? Are they business owners? Are they employees or employers? What is their age range? Okay. Are they, first of all, even you can even consider the gender. I mean, if you are selling products usually used by women, you don't expect that you set a location where you find a lot of men there. Okay. So if you are select your location, consider the gender, consider the the age bracket of your customers, right? Consider the purpose and how your business, the product or services you are marketing to them. Consider which target market, which group of people will be best to use it. Look at their categories. If they are students, then you know that, okay, fine, I can set it within Legon, because around Legon you have about 4 universities all at the same area. Okay, so these are some of the demographics that you have to consider. I hope I've answered your question. Now, what does a budget cap really entail? So budget cap is just a budget, an amount you set aside for the campaign. Okay, you set an amount aside for campaign. Now, the budget cap usually works this way: you don't get deducted unless there's a click. Okay, unless there's a click to that campaign. So maybe the clicks, we call it click-through rate, right? So CTR, we have what we call pay per click. So the budget cap is the initial amount that you set for marketing, right? So for example, $100, $200. Now it works in such a way that anytime your advert reaches a customer and then the customer is able to click on that, right, there is a charge that is being deducted from your budget cap. Okay, so you set aside that, for example, every click is like $0.5 or $1. So if anyone clicks on your ad or your campaign, that amount will be deducted from your budget cap. Okay, so budget cap is just the amount that you want to set for the campaign. Okay, I think we have exhausted the questions here. We can continue. All right, this is the last session. We are almost through with the training. Leveraging social media channels and email marketing. So again, social media channels, which one do you use for your business? Which one are you using for your business? Let us know in the chat box. Now be specific. So if you're using Facebook, say Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, Telegram. Now, yeah, a lot of people even use WhatsApp for businesses nowadays. So yes, which social media channels does your business use? Okay. Now, how social media can help grow your business? There are so many ways. We've just highlighted on three. You're able to generate more sales. You're able to add value to your brand. You can also improve your marketing with social media. Now, for social media, we have two broad categories: organic social media versus paid social media. Now, I want to draw some distinction between organic social media and paid social media. So, organic social media is basically free. It's free, and you only reach your followers and their friends. So, for organic social media, for example, if you are into clothing, you post your clothes online, and you have followers or friends who follow your page. Organic social media is absolutely free. It allows you to just post things online, but the reach is limited because the only people who see those posts are the people who follow you. So your circle, your followers and your friends. But for paid social media, it's quite different. Okay, you pay for views, actions, or clicks, and for paid social media, you can reach virtually anyone. So you don't have to even see the person. You don't have to share your business profile to them, your page's profile to them. You can reach anyone. People who don't even follow you, you're able to reach them through paid social media. Now, how to get started with social media marketing? For many businesses in Ghana, I think social media marketing has really helped selling your product, All right. So as I was saying, you're able to identify a target audience using the demographics, location, their profession, their interest or behavior. If you are marketing to a corporate group, you're able to streamline your social marketing towards them. If you are marketing to people who are into lifestyle, you're able to also streamline your digital marketing to them. And then you have to choose your social media channels very, very, it's very, very important. You have to choose it wisely. Because, for example, if you're a law firm or you're into consulting, perhaps Facebook or Twitter might not be the best. I'm not saying it's not good, but it might not be the best. So you have to leverage on a page like LinkedIn, okay, for products. You can use Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Snapchat is now a very big deal for some countries now. So people are even using Snapchat and WhatsApp to market a lot of their products and their services. So you just need to know which social media channel works best for your business. Now you also have to post engaging content regularly. So your photos, your videos, blog articles, infographics, and even live broadcasts. Now people need to know the face behind the brand. That is what a lot of people are not really doing well with. They keep on posting on some of these pages with graphics, and they're not varying their content. For social media, you need to vary your content. Create and post engaging posts. Okay, so anything you are posting, your content should be engaging enough, not just the fact that you want to put it out there. It should tell something to a potential customer who would therefore come or maybe later come to your page and patronize any of your goods or services. So your post has to be engaging and it has to be regular. Finally, on the last session, we want to talk about how email marketing can help your business. Email marketing. How to get started with email marketing. Now, you also, just like social media, you need to select a platform. There are so many email marketing platforms. Now, for small businesses, this is advice. Someone might say, I've not gotten to that level yet for emails. But as I said, if you're following my training, you realize that email marketing is one of the avenues that banks and corporate bodies use a lot, and it works for them. Okay, it works for them. Now, if you are able to leverage on some of these email marketing channels, you can remarket. Okay, you can remarket to your target audience. You can resell anything they have already bought, any services they have already patronized from you. Email marketing is one way of creating that connection, that relationship with your customers. So you can select the email marketing platforms. We have a free platform like MailChimp. MailChimp is very easy to use. And we have the paid and advanced ones, Active Campaign, SendGrip, and Drip. Then, when you select the channel, the next thing you need to do is to build a list of relevant contacts. Now, the key word here is relevant because some of the contacts are not so necessary, they are not so important for you to add in the email campaign. Why? Because you realize that this customer doesn't even read emails, doesn't check his emails. So there won't be any need for you to add that person to that contact list. Okay, because of the price tag attached to it, you have to be very specific when you are doing some of these things. So you make sure that before even you send, you have permission when contacting people. Otherwise, people don't want to be buzzed with unnecessary emails and spam just because you want to market your product. Okay, so you need to seek permission from your customers as well, and then use your content to generate new contacts. Okay, you can also use your content, whatever information you're putting out there to your customers, you can use it to reach new contacts as well. You also have that kind of invitation where you can send to potential customers, then invite them to subscribe to that kind of email marketing service. You also segment the group and then the list. Yes. So you have to treat your group like VIPs using the relevant content. Okay. Don't just send them anything anyhow. Okay. If you're targeting a corporate kind of people, corporate group of people, people in the business world, you have this kind of content that you send to them. If you're targeting people who are into lifestyle, you have this kind of content that you send to them. But treat all of them as VIPs. The fact that you are not sending to a corporate person, you're sending to an ordinary person. I might not even use, I shouldn't even use the word ordinary, but if you are sending to someone you might not even know so much about them, you should still treat them as a VIP, as a very important person, because you never know who your customer is until they patronize from you. So treat your content with that kind of or attach your importance to the kind of content that you send to your target market. You have to personalize your emails as well. Make the person feel that you are talking to him or her. So I'm sure most of us have been receiving emails from Kwame from Boat. Yeah, I think I still do. And there's this other one from Jumia. So that is what some of these companies are using. You'll be there and you get emails from Kwame from Boat, and then Kwame is talking to you as if he knows you. Yes, because they have streamlined or they have set their campaign in such a way that it is personal. It's a personalized form of content. So it's really engaging. When you realize that this email is coming from you, coming from the company, specifically to you, you feel that kind of relationship, okay, that kind of bond with the business. And then, as usual, you have to keep it useful. Don't send irrelevant content as emails. Now we're almost done with our training. These are the last tips for email marketing success. Segment and group the list, okay? Group your list of contacts, people you want to remarket to them. And I'll advise you, if you're a small business, still do it. It shows how serious you mean this business. Perhaps you are selling maybe bags, you are selling small items, and then you are reaching your customers through email. There's this kind of respect, there's this kind of seriousness attached to it. So, oh, this I bought this product. Maybe it's a cream, it's a skincare product, and then you realize that after 2 weeks or a month, you are getting emails from the business. You feel loved. You feel, I mean, at least these people they really mean business. So don't despise your business. Email marketing works for you as well. You can reach a lot of people with email marketing. You have to keep it simple. Test it. Test it with 2 or 3 devices before you send out any email. Okay, you have to test it. And then you, with email marketing, with the platform you select, you have the ability to measure or track the progress of the marketing campaign. Remember, the email is not just email to check up on people, it's a marketing campaign as well. So the channel that you use for your email, that channel has features for you to measure, right, the progress or the performance of your emails. You are able to see the click rates. You are able to see those who have actually read this email that was sent, and then you're able to streamline and optimize the mails that you send. So I'll be pausing for questions. These are last questions, last set of questions. Mariam, still no sound. Okay. So I have some few questions here. Can we target different locations at the same time with the same adverts? Yes. Yes. So you can create more than 2 campaigns. Google Ads gives you the opportunity to create multiple campaigns. Okay. So you can have one campaign being targeted at Accra. You can have one campaign targeted at somewhere in Kumasi. Okay. But they're all about the same adverts. Okay. The same display ad or whatever ad you're using can be sent to multiple locations. Okay, it's possible. Lydia says, how does using social media add value to your brand? Can you please explain that a little? Okay, so now digital marketing is the new marketing, is a new era. Okay, so if you're using any of the digital marketing channels, first of all, it adds value to your brand. Now, people see value in how you leverage on not just social media, other digital marketing channels. Okay, so let me break it down for you. Social media is just one of the digital marketing channels that you can use for your business. It's just one of the digital marketing channels. You can use emails, you can use any other thing. But for social media, okay, The reason is that a lot of people are on social media these days. Okay, a lot of people are on social media. Back then, if we were talking about this like 30 years ago, it wouldn't have been a big deal now. Now it is a big deal. Social media is a big deal now. So if you have a business and you are available on all social media platforms, remember that the different social media platforms that we have some kind of different people over there. For example, LinkedIn. Yes, LinkedIn is more on the corporate and professional um, side. Okay, so if you're a business and then you're available on LinkedIn, you associate yourself with those in that bracket. You associate yourself in those in the corporate and professional lifestyle. If the same business is on Instagram, you realize that in as much as you're associating yourself or your business with those in the corporate and professional life or side, you are also associating yourself with those in the lifestyle bracket. So one value at the corporate side, another value at the lifestyle. Facebook. Now, being Facebook is so broad. Facebook, um, should I even say, has closes the bracket on even both corporate. You find corporate businesses over there. You find the lifestyle people over there. So for social media, you are adding value when you have multiple accounts. Okay, people see that you are serious because you want to reach every um, um, sector, or should I say, every target audience in each specific bracket. So the value that your brand has when you go on social media is widespread, it's very big. Okay, it adds value to you. If you're a business and you're not on social media, people don't really respect you. So, for instance, if you're a business, okay, and then you're not maybe someone heard your business by word of mouth. The first thing I will do personally, maybe I'll go on Instagram to go and search. If I go on Instagram and I don't find your business name there, I'm like, this person are they really serious? Or maybe I go to LinkedIn and then I search and then your business is not there. I'm like, this person, they are not really serious. Or maybe it might not even be a legitimate business. So whatever product you are selling to me or services you want to sell to me, I might not buy because I don't see the value of your business. Just because I don't find you on social media, I don't have your business details on social media. So social media has a way of adding value because you are communicating to people in different sects and you are putting your business out there as a legitimate brand. I hope I've answered your question. Okay. Do I have to create a new email account specifically for your small business? Yes, it's important to have corporate accounts. So, if your business is small, no matter how small or big your business is, don't use. It's advisable not to use your personal email account for your business. Okay, you have to create a, a business account for your business so that people see that you are professional, you are more professional. So for the digital launchpad project, we are also advising that yes, in as much as we are building websites for companies, most of these companies or these small and medium enterprises should have professional emails. Okay, so that if I'm sending an email to a business and I don't send it to the person's personal email, it goes into the business email. That looks more professional. That means that you are serious with your business. Title says, I have questions on personalized and generalized markets. I have questions on personalized and generalized markets for sizes of markets or people clicks. I'm not getting your question clearly. You have questions on personalized and generalized markets for sizes of markets or people clicks. Is it associated with email? If it's associated with email, yes, you have the opportunity to run personalized um, email marketing campaigns, and you have the opportunity to also run generalized email campaigns for different size of markets. Yes, it is very possible. Umutonu says, is it possible to target gender on social media like on Instagram? If yes, that means my advert to reach everyone. Yes, yes, yes. So Umutoni, yes, it is very possible to target gender. So we are running a campaign on Instagram. Yes, you realize that through the campaign setup process, they give you option to choose the gender. Okay, so you select for women if you are selling items that women use. So Instagram gives you the opportunity, Facebook gives you the opportunity. You're able to select the gender, and then the advert goes right directly to them. Well, Helmina says, how do I use my ATM card to run ads, please? I've been struggling, pa. Oh, well, Helmina, okay, so I would help you, or I think you should talk to your digital account manager, or just liaise with me after this session. I'll help you to use your card. Your card, you have to make sure it's a Visa card. So if it's a Visa, you'll be able to put in the logins there, and then you can run your campaign. So just liaise with any of your account managers or reach out to me. Raymond, moderator, will be posting some links very shortly how you can reach out to us. Okay, and please make sure you are signing the attendance sheet. So I think they have been posting some attendance sheets. Please do well to post the attendance sheets, and then fill the attendance sheet so that we know that you participated in today's training session. Do we have any further questions? Our time is fast spent. Okay, so if you have any further questions, kindly liaise with or reach out to your digital account managers or digital marketing executives. You can also reach us on Africa 118, any of our digital platforms, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. What are your next steps? Just keep on growing, keep on putting more effort in your business. Don't think your business is a small business, so you just leave it out. For any business to thrive digitally, you need to put in every effort. Okay, you need to put in every effort. Okay, so I think they have posted the attendance sheet here. Yeah, so kindly fill the attendance sheet if you didn't, if you haven't done that. All right. So find us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thank you for joining today's session. It has been an amazing session. Once again, I apologize for the technical hitches during the training. Okay, we'll have another training very soon, hopefully next week. And then have a good day. It's bye for now. Take care.